I just finished reading Atomic Habits by James Clear. It feels wrong doing it only now, given that literally my first ever Coda doc was a habit planner. I knew about this book long ago, it's just that I dismissed it. You know, when it's called Atomic Habits, you think you know what the book's gonna be about just from its title. Like, make tiny steps, don't overburden yourself. I don't need to sit through the whole 200-something pages to tell me that. Besides, what most of these self-help books usually do is tell you what you already intuitively know, just cannot spell it out. And they teach this back to you using logic and reason. So I was pleasantly surprised when this book exceeded my expectations and actually had some interesting ideas in it that inspired me to take action. As you've noticed in the last few weeks, I've been struggling to keep my consistency with making videos. The novelty of the process was gone and it started becoming more like a burden. I had to make a massive effort to get into the mood to just start, knowing that once I start, it's gonna be 2 or 3 days ahead of me, filming, editing, making demos, preparing docs, and all of that on a lagging piece of old hardware. Which, paired with the tremendous responsibility that I feel, especially towards those episodes that I'm gonna make for thousands of people to watch, like on databases and formulas, only led me to procrastinating and not even taking the first step. And this book gives an answer about how to combat that, by designing an easy and enjoyable system around the habit that I want to build, which is the habit to film Coda videos. That is why today I'm going to embark on an experiment. For the next month or two, depending on how it goes, every morning I will sit down and record a 2-minute video. These videos will be me talking about this experiment, so meta, or specifically me giving you updates on building my habit tracker. So meta. And it is what the book advises one to do to build a habit. Make it easy to start with a 2-minute rule. And it even tells you to make a hard stop at those 2 minutes so that you don't think of this rule as a gimmick to just keep you going. And to help you build consistency, because what it says is that the result is not as important as showing up every day. And only after you've mastered that, that's what you can build on top of. However, the book doesn't say that I can't keep going by recording my normal next video. And that is the part of my plan. Recording a 2-minute unedited video doesn't feel like a very demanding task, and I can totally shape my morning routine around it, which is also the principle from this book, a habit stacking. And since I'll already have my hair fixed, my camera and lights set up, and myself in a cheerful and talkative mood, I'll just be more inclined to keep rolling. And even if not, I'll still have my immediate daily rewards by making those little videos. And if everything goes right, in the end, you and I will have a bunch of nice finished episodes. And perhaps even an ultimate habit tracker that I will be able to sell as a template. Because who's better equipped than me with all those tricks to build an ultimate habit tracker with the ultimate user experience? So that is the plan. Also, to keep myself accountable, I'll be publishing these 2-minute videos to Patreon, so that all of my patrons become my accountability buddies. And to make it immediately painful to skip a day, I hereby make a habit contract that on each day that there is no update from me, I will refund a random patron's latest payment. Yes, even if it's a yearly one, without taking away all the benefits. So yeah, while in the end of my experiment I will take all those little videos and edit them together into one big retrospective episode. If you'd like to follow along and become my accountability buddy, subscribe to my Patreon if you haven't yet. You can subscribe for as little as $2 per month. That's been all from me today. The next week I'll catch up on the episodes that I've been missing, so I'll see you pretty soon, either on the next video or at that link.